So I'm here with Jake Wood, and Jake is the owner of Jake Alexander Hair, Body and Aesthetics. So welcome, Jake. Great to meet you.
Yeah, you too. You okay?
Yeah, very good, very good. So kick off and tell us all about the business then. What's it all about?
So I own Jake Alexander Hair, Body and Aesthetics in Accrington. We do everything from hairdressing to barbering to aesthetics, beauty, lashes, nails, anything you can think of in a salon, we do. We also have sunbeds, which you can see behind me. We have a sauna as well, so you can have a proper pamper from head to toe here.
Proper pamper, like that. Nice one. So what type of customers are you getting?
So we cater for all ages, really. We don't have a specific demographic. So we cater from anybody from like who's at school, like toddlers, to anybody who's in the 70s, 80s, 90s. We have a wide variety of clients because we are a salon that's quite open. So you never feel uncomfortable here. You know, we do cater for everybody.
And there's lots of choice out there, obviously. What is it that differentiates you, do you think, from other options?
So I think because it's a salon, we're a family salon. It's family owned. So me and my mum opened the business 18 years ago, and I like to create, or we all create, that family kind of vibe, you know, so everybody feels comfortable. It's not like a salon that you walk in, you feel like you've had to do your hair and makeup before you come. Everybody gets on with everybody. All our customers, they become family friends, really, and they become part of the family. With the Jake Alexander family. So
Brilliant.
yeah, you'll always feel comfortable here.
Nice, nice. And I know you've got some plans for the future, haven't you? Tell us about those. What does the future look like?
Yeah, so what my thoughts were. So I've been a hairdresser for like 23 years now. I've been on salon for 18 years, and in the 18 years, I've trained a lot of young people and older people. So I want to go more into, obviously I want to carry on doing my hairdressing and my aesthetics and stuff, but I want to go a bit more down the line of like training young people and making them be the best that they can be. So my plan is to open kind of like a college training academy within the salon to teach anybody from school leavers or people at school, you know, and then give them the right path to be the best that they can be. Like, and there's a few times I've took like students on that have been full-time at college and stuff, and then it's took them a year to pick up these skills that they actually need within the industry, and the speed that they need to be at, and like doing balayage and all the modern techniques that you just don't learn at college. So my plan is to open like a college within the salon, so people can come here and then they can be trained, you know, like in the way that we do things within the industry. For everything from doing hairdressing to the beauty, you know, whatever they want to learn, really, and at their own pace. And also do like add-on courses. So like when they've been to full-time college, where they haven't quite got they haven't been in the salon environment, is to know like how fast they need to do things, how to talk to clients, because that's one of the hardest things, learning how to talk to people whilst doing your job and having that multitasking thing, because we live in an industry at the minute, we live in a world at the minute where everything's run by your phone. So a lot of young people now, I'm finding they don't engage with people, so like they don't know how to hold a proper conversation. I know it sounds funny, but they don't. Like I have a lot of clients that will message me at night and they don't want to talk on the phone, don't want to ring for an appointment. So I spend 4 hours a night doing a consultation over text. When really, you know, we need to, as a nation, we need to get that people skills back. So, you know, I want to kind of help people do that, you know, so that's my plan, to open like a finishing school as well, you know, for like people who've been to full-time college and they just need that little extra bit, the little bit of a salon experience. So, you know, and then to just polish off the skills and bring them out as an amazing stylist that they are.
Brilliant. Well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
So when's that kicking off?
So, well, my plans have already kicked in. So I've wrote a few courses myself, you know, so there'll be add-on courses as well, like extensions and, you know, different types of extensions, which is quite exciting. So I'm just in the process now of finding out everything I need to do is to open a college kind of thing within the salon. So hopefully within the next 6 months, I'll be ready to get kicking.
Good stuff. Coincides with September new term, I guess that was it.
Well, yeah, it can. Yeah, I didn't think of that, but yeah, definitely.
Yeah, brilliant. Good stuff. So you've been in the salon for 18 years. You've been doing hairdressing for 23 years. During that time, what have been the key learnings for you?
Well, I think, to be honest, it's learning how to keep the business open when the whole country's failing, if you know what I mean. So like we had in 2008, 2009, where the credit crunch, and people just couldn't afford to have their hair done. So I had clients that would come every 4 to 6 weeks for a colour. They were coming every 12 and they put a box colour on at home and they were just having a dry cut. So then you've got to find kind of 6 weeks of clients. So my thing is it's constantly be, you know, like to learning how to make a pound out of a penny kind of thing. So you know, like, so putting things in place that, you know, if it gets quieter in salon because of things like at the minute it's cost of living, so salon has gone a bit quieter. So how am I going to put that money back in the business and keep it open? Because it costs a lot. Like my salon at the minute, it costs me about between 5 and 6, 7 grand a month before I even make any profit. So I need to make sure that that's in the till before. So it's like finding other ways and avenues to go down to create that. So that's the thing. So this is, you know, with my education and stuff. So that's
what over the years, Jake, what have been the successful things that have helped you with that?
So I think like years ago we ended up having to do like a voucher or a Groupon type thing. That was quite good at the time. I mean, it was a lot of work for not a lot of money, but it kept us open as a salon. And like with the credit crunch, I had 2 salons at the time. So I had one that cost me about 4 times as much as a smaller salon. But then in a way that was good because I could close the bigger salon that cost that. I mean, I was gutted to do it. Close the bigger salon that was costing me like £7,000 a month to move to the smaller salon. It was only really costing me £3,000-4,000 a month. But, you know, so it was a lot busier in the smaller salon, but then you just thought we opened an extra day. So then, you know, so it kind of worked out for the good. But then it's things like that you have to constantly think about as a business and forward thinking. Like social media has been a brilliant one, but it takes up a lot of my time. But that's a brilliant one, you know, so you kind of like think of different things and like trends within like the community or whatever trends that, you know, you just tap into them. So that's what you have to kind of be always thinking.
Yeah, always thinking, always looking forward. Yeah,
that's the one.
So last question for you, Jake. With the benefit of hindsight, knowing what you now know over those 18 years of running a business, what if you could turn the clock back, what would you do differently?
I don't know, really. That's a hard one. What I'd do differently, I'd save my money, to be honest. So I'm one of them that, I need it, I want it now, rather than thinking. So my bit of advice I'd give to a 18 years younger version of myself is always have money in the bank.
Great advice.
Definitely.
Well done, Jake. Thanks very much, and all the best for the future.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me.